Hey everyone, we're back. Aurora and I are going to do another unboxing. This one's the cat scratching post from Fukumaru, and this is going to be another section of our cat wall. So this is a series of videos, and there's already some out. We're unboxing each individual part, doing the assembly, and then the final video is going to be installation and mounting of everything onto our wall. So this package comes with 2 scratching posts. It had the instructions that I showed earlier, and then we have our little bag of parts. It's a really simple assembly, if I can get the parts out, because she's a little wild. Okay, there's a bag of hardware, and then we'll try to get these wood pieces out. There we go. There's one. I believe there's around 4 pieces. So not too bad. She's a crazy one. And then we have one more bag of hardware. So all types of mounting screws. You can mount in the drywall, concrete. Our wall is actually plaster that we're going to be mounting to, so we'll have to see that. But yeah, there's 4 pieces, so that shouldn't be too bad. So the first step, we're going to cut open this bag and get our screws out we're going to need to put this baby together. And the nice thing about this is it is so simple, but they give you everything you need. So if you don't have any tools at all, what you need is in the bag, except for a drill if you have to drill into concrete, but they give you the actual drill bit to do it. And then they give you a little Allen wrench, but I personally don't like using Allen wrenches. They drive me nuts. So I always use my DeWalt Impact, and then I put an Allen bit on it. So inside, if I can get this open, the little pamphlet, it has not only wall installation and mounting guides, but also the very simple assembly. So the first step we're going to start with is putting these ends on the scratching post. So what you'll have is you'll have one end and then a middle platform and then another end. So the actual scratching post has a threaded insert into it, so these thread right in, these screws just go right down, and then they're countersunk, so it's going to be flush. If you rub your hand across the top, you won't have to worry about hitting that screw. As you can see here, it has that countersink, and then we're just going to repeat this for the other side. Really simple. Now you don't necessarily need an impact and a drill bit to do this. It's such an easy such an easy assembly that the Allen wrench would be really simple to use. But we have a lot of parts, so it makes it a little bit quicker. Now, these are actually what will get screwed into the wall, and we'll get to that later. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves. So now we're going to put the 2 ends together, and this is just a threaded rod, and it screws into one side of the scratching post. You put the platform in the middle and line it up the way you want it. Now once you get it screwed down, which all you do is line up the other side of the scratching post and turn it clockwise, and it'll tighten itself up there. Now once it's all done, you can move that platform however you want it, whether you want it stuck straight out or closer to the wall. It doesn't really matter. It moves pretty easily. Now I do want to take time to say you probably should really hand screw that on pretty tight before you go to the next step. And the next step, we're going to use these little screws, and I have another Allen wrench attachment for my impact, which again is probably a little overkill for this project, but whatever. I like using the tools, and then the wife, she lets me buy them if I use them. So this is a little funny how it fits on. I was kind of curious how the scratching post was going to connect to the wall. But you take these little boards and then you screw them in. The 2 sets of screws at the bottom that are countersunk, that's where the screw goes in. And then you repeat it for the other side. And then you'll notice the 2 holes at the top, that's where you put your mounting screws. So when here's a better view of those little screws, and we just screw those in. And then, if I get a good angle here, these right here are your mounting holes. So that's what's actually going to go into the wall. Now I wanted to show a quick measurement of the post to the edge of the platform, and we're at 30 and about 5/8 inches. And then for the platform, we're at around 8 inches. So I want all of you guys to hit that like and subscribe. Check out my Fukumaru playlist, and it'll have all the videos for the cat wall. And we'll see you next time.